We will now cross over live to Maida Vale.
This is the Live Lounge Hour. BBC Radio 1.
Hello, Pendulum.
Hello.
Good morning, chaps.
How are you?
Good, how are you lot?
It's way too early.
I know, but it's going to be so worth it.
We're night owls, but this is the exception.
Is this the earliest you've been up in like time, man?
Probably ever.
Ever, right.
No, I'm pretty sure I was up this time yesterday, but I was hadn't
Still
slept
awake.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I see, right, I see how we're doing this. Have you kind of had your daily warm-up yet? Are you match fit? Have you done some stretches, some lunges?
A few push-ups, a couple of cans of energy drink.
Nice. Breakfast? Had brekkie?
No, don't eat breakfast.
You don't eat breakfast? It's the most important meal of the day, I'll have you know.
That's what they say.
Well, perhaps have a banana or some sort of energy food.
Don't believe the hype. The best meal is dinner, obviously.
Is it? What's your dinner of choice? What did you have last night?
I didn't eat last night either.
What, are you on some sort of bizarre non-food diet?
No, see, the trick is to eat dinner when you wake up and then go backwards. Lunch and then breakfast before you go to sleep.
So some sort of roast dinner now would be good.
Yep.
Amazing.
Amazing. We can sort this out for you chaps, I'm sure. Now, a lot of people have been really looking forward to your appearance in the Live Lounge. We've been talking about it for a while now. 2 years ago when you came in to do Violet Hill for us, it really blew up. Like, we had so many text messages, and whenever we play it still now, people go crazy for it. Did you kind of think you'd get that reaction at the time?
Not really. We just wanted to make Coldplay metal, and we did.
You certainly did. You put your own spin on it big time. Are you kind of slightly annoyed at yourselves that you've perhaps set the bar pretty high now and you've got to do it all over again today?
Not really. I think we've chosen a pretty good track to cover, so we should be alright.
Did you ever find out if Chris Martin heard your version of Violet Hill?
Don't know.
I don't think he would have liked it.
Do you not think?
I don't know. There was too many metal guitars and all sorts of things.
I mean, he might look like a good boy, but I reckon he might quite like that.
I can't see him being into In Flames.
Him and Gwyneth just sort of rocking out at home to that.
Like a two-person mosh pit.
It'd be amazing. It'd be great. So the pressure is on today, but we cannot wait to hear your Live Lounge in a bit. The last time we saw you guys was, of course, in Bangor for our Radio 1's Big Weekend. Do you remember much about the Big Weekend, or do all your festivals sort of blur into one?
They do blur into one, but I think Big Weekend is... I nearly said Big Day Out, it's a different festival. Big Weekend is like a pinnacle sort of step for us, especially the one before that, so it was good to come back and do it, especially on the main stage. Yeah,
of course you headlined, and also your album Immersion had gone to #1 as well, so it must have felt like quite a nice sort of landmark in your career, going, we've really done a lot of good things over the years.
Yeah, it was good.
What were the crowd like for you in Bangor? Because we had some wild audiences down there.
They were very Welsh.
Very Welsh.
We've got a Welsh guitarist, so it was
He was right at home.
A bit of a homecoming.
I was in the crowd.
Were you? Just, yeah.
Not really, I'm lying.
Whatever about the band, I'm going to go and get moshing. I actually stood down the front and watched, and it was amazing to see, and obviously you guys have such a good stage show all set up now from touring and stuff, but it went down an absolute treat. People obviously, go crazy whenever you play, and you do get the old mosh pits and people doing circle pits and stuff and crowd surfing and flinging stuff around. And lots of bottles of unidentified liquid.
Yeah, it gets quite dangerous out there. We're starting to get quite obscure things chucked on stage recently.
What's the weirdest thing?
Credit cards, passports.
Wow.
Miscellaneous male and female underwear.
Bonsai trees.
Bonsai trees?
No, that was a lie.
Okay.
Like pamphlets.
Pamphlets?
Yeah.
Rock and roll. How do you deal with, if people do chuck bottles of wee-wee your way?
Never happened.
Really?
Let's not encourage it in front of however many millions of people are listening.
Please never do that at a Pendulum gig. What I just said does not count as words.
This is the Live Lounge Hour. BBC Radio 1.
Hello again, Pendulum.
G'day.
Have you had your roast dinner?
No, they didn't bring us any.
Oh, outrageous. Get a new team around you. This is terrible. Now, we're going to film quite a lot of your performance so we can put it on the website a little bit later on, just for anyone who is interested in seeing that later. There'll be lots of people logging on bbc.co.uk/Radio 1 a little later in the day. Now, obviously, you guys have, you've reached the point that millions of young musicians want to get to. You've, headlined massive festivals, you've had a #1 album, you've played Wembley. You're proper sort of rock stars. Are there any sort of downsides to what you do?
I think rock stars, that's a fair stretch of the imagination.
No, come on, you're living the dream.
We're drum and bass. We're drum and bass Z-list that could only get on Big Brother if Goldie died.
Oh dear. Okay, that's another way of looking at it. But apart from all the the lovely perks that you get being in a band, what are the bits that you hate?
Smelly tour buses.
Not good.
Most of them are smelly.
Who's the worst at hygiene and bad habits on the tour bus?
We're all pretty good, I think. It's not wanting to point the stink finger at anyone. Live on air.
I guess, you're kind of used to this touring life now. I'm about to set off actually on a tour bus with Zane Lowe in a few weeks. We're doing our student tour.
Fun.
Well, will it? I don't know. I'm looking forward to the tour.
I reckon Zane's got his personal hygiene is probably above reproach, I'd say.
I don't know, man. New Zealand hygiene. It's
he is a Kiwi, though, isn't he?
It's lax.
Is it? Is that a thing?
We've got a Kiwi monitor engineer and he just looks shocked.
Oh no, this is terrible. So I should probably take some baby wipes for him, perhaps?
Yeah.
That's a good tip.
He's shocked out of concern, man.
Some Febreze, maybe.
Febreze, good tip as well.
Yeah.
What is it like sleeping on a tour bus? Am I going to get any kip? Is it going to be okay?
It's actually the best sleep you'll have in your life. Then you'll come back off the tour bus and then you'll be sort of just, struggling to get to sleep again.
Okay. Right, well, thank you for those. I'll definitely take Febreze and wet wipes. That's stuff that will be on the list. Now, one thing that has also come with your success is people wanting to work with you guys. Rob, you wrote and produced Rude Boy for Rihanna. What was she like working with?
She was good. We didn't actually see that much of her apart from sort of one session at Metropolis. But
she walked past and waved, and that was it.
I think gave us high fives at some point.
Yeah, she gave us a high five. That's her claim to fame.
That's nice. So you got a high five off Rihanna. That's lovely. And is there any people that have asked to work with you that you've had to go, you know what, we're not going to do it? Have you turned people away?
Did Justin Bieber ask us? No.
He didn't, did he?
I think I put that right in the can.
Did you?
Yeah.
Please tell me he asked you. I would love that.
I think so. I think he hit us on Facebook, didn't he? Or maybe that
hit you on Facebook. Amazing. Yeah. Amazing. And you were just like tweeting him back, no, this is not happening,
No,
bruv.
go away.
Okay. Is it true that, just sort of things I'm reading on the internet, that you first got into dance music when you were playing a game of Laser Quest and you heard Pump Up the Jam by Technotronic and went, that's what we got to do?
Oh, that was the case for me, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was the sort of a pivotal point in your musical life.
Well, I was pretty bad at Laser Quest anyway, so...
You sat down and just listened.
That's pretty much what happened.
Do you still play Laser Quest? Have you been recently?
No.
I heard you two own Laser Quest or something like that.
No. You too?
Maybe that's a myth.
Bono owns Laser Quest.
Yeah.
If that's not true, we're starting the rumour right here.
Andy owns an island.
That would make him alright in my books. That would set him right again.
What do you do in your free time when you're relaxing? Rob, I read that you love Top Gear.
No, I watch it if nothing else is on. But,
right.
I know about as much about cars as I do about... I can't think of an end to that sentence.
Okay, well, but something else. But you like, maybe, because I was reading it, you find it quite compelling, quite relaxing to watch, even though you don't like cars.
Yeah, it's alright.
Jeremy Clarkson's soothing voice.
Yeah, I think that's it.
At the end of a hard day being on stage.
Like a nice warm bath.
Exactly.
Like Alan Partridge's.
Exactly. We are going to now hear your first track, if that's all right with you chaps.
Wicked.
Looking forward to this. So you're going to do your new single for us, The Island Part 1. We're going to film this as well. So guys, go for it in the live lounge. This is Pendulum. Oh, Pendulum. I mean, ridiculously slick. That was insane. Thank you so much, guys. Loved that. You enjoy that?
Yeah, it was good.
That was
a good one.
That was a really good one. I tell you what, it was just faultless. There were so many people texting in during that as well. OMG, Pendulum are so amazing. I would do anything to see them live, from Jamie Ann. I think I'm in love with Rob. What a tune, says Mark in Hemel. You guys are awesome. Massive fans from Martin. This is the best live lounge from Bobby in his truck on the M1. I'm driving back from Wales full of cold, but they have put a smile on my face. They are awesome, from Rooney in Rugby. And probably my favourite text today, Al in his van. That was the most professional sounding live lounge ever. Amazing. Brilliant. So
much.
All round happiness. That is good. So guys, in a bit you're going to do for us your mystery cover.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready for it in a tick?
Yep.
Do you like doing covers?
Not particularly, unless it's the right one, and this is a good one.
It is a good one.
This is the Live Lounge Hour. BBC Radio 1.
Some CeeLo Green for you now. Back to Maida Vale, back to the Live Lounge with Pendulum. Guys, the text messages are still flooding in. They just loved that first performance, our listeners. Really enjoying it. It's been a really brilliant year for you guys. Obviously, you've had a #1 album. You've headlined loads of festivals. You did a huge show with The Prodigy as well. What would you say has been sort of the standout moment for you? Has there been one highlight?
It must have been, I think, Reading. You can't really get better than Reading. Sort of second stage headline. That was for us our best moment yet, I think.
I bet. And of course you've got a big arena tour coming up in December that I know a lot of Radio 1 listeners are getting really excited about. What can people expect from the show?
Super awesome carnage.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's probably the most it's probably the best put together show we've had yet. We haven't really played a tour like this.
But we're summarising with super, what was it, something carnage?
Super awesome carnage. Basically, yeah, this is going to be the biggest crowds we've played, and I think our set's sort of gradually becoming more suited to the bigger crowds, so it's going to be awesome.
Brilliant. Now, I daily struggle with our 1980s computers here at Radio 1. They tend to crash quite a lot, and I press things and it doesn't work, etc. I get quite frustrated. I did read today that you have 13 different computers on stage with you when you do a show. Is that true?
Yeah.
What do they all do?
Secret things, but they're very well behaved. I mean, the problems with us is, human error, like Kevin will break sticks, or Ben will punch me in the face with the microphone, or someone will break a leg. But the computers, they're always sort of really solid, and we kind of depend on them a lot, so it's a good thing that they...
How many computers have you got in the live lounge with you today?
All of them.
All 13?
Yeah.
Doing their thing.
The lucky number.
Yeah, well, there you go. Okay, well, it's time for you to do your cover, if you're okay with that, chaps. Before telling us what song it is, can you just explain why you chose this mystery song?
Well, you have to pick one tune from the A-list in the past 6 months or a year, I think, and out of all of them, we last time we had a bit of a curveball with the Coldplay cover, and this time we thought we'd do one that was perhaps a bit more suited to a Pendulum cover.
Okay, well, look, we're really excited to hear this, so take it away. In the live lounge doing a mystery cover, this is Pendulum. Wow. I mean, you certainly did it again. Pendulum, that was absolutely huge. Lincoln Park, the Catalyst, done in your very own way. I loved it.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Cheers.
Amazing. Was it difficult to decide what you were going to choose, or did that one kind of leap out at you at first then?
That one leapt right off the page. It was either that or Justin Bieber, you know, and we had to go with that.
It was strong for Bieber for a while, but, you know.
What, with Baby, 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 that one?
Yeah, that one.
That one, nice.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Nice tune.
It's a lovely tune. Lots of people texting about this. A cover rarely beats the original, but they have nailed it. Good job, lads, from Bill in Northampton.
Okay.
I flippin' love Pendulum. Genius. I made my day, from Amy in Aberdeen. Awesome cover. They sounded amazing, from Amy and Darren, who are going to the beach. This cover is out of this world. James on a boat.
He's having fun.
He is. He's loving it. Rocking out of the old boat. Better than the original. Well done, guys. Carly in Surrey. That was pure tunage. Helps me get through the depression of maths revision, from James in Harlow. Awesome cover. You rock, from Neil in Milton Keynes. Also Adam Evans, who's a Gok One lookalike, is absolutely loving that.
Big up Adam Gok One.
Wow. This is awesome, from Joe and Stacey, rocking out in their PJs in Durrington. I mean, there's just millions. I could go on and on and on. But yeah, once again, you came into the live lounge and you did your thing, and we are all very happy about that. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, look, have you got a busy day for the rest of the day? What are you up to?
Sleep.
Yeah.
Back to bed now.
Back to bed for a roast dinner.
Pendulum in the live lounge. Thank you.
This is Radio 1. BBC Radio 1.